Xbox consoles have been increasingly more costly. They've bumped up the price from straight up 400 to 500 pounds, which is quite insane. As when the PS5 was coming out, it was lower. So it was lower, and also the way how it was presented, right? Even me, when I saw it, it was quite shocking. It felt as if PlayStation, right, already won, like won the war, the console war, double times more than what the PS4 did. And with the PS5, it was just phenomenal on how you had everybody streaming that. And unfortunately, Xbox didn't, even though their presentation was also kind of cool, it was kind of okay, but it felt like, I think with the PS5 Pro, PS5, it felt like for the PS5, it was a lot more commercial and very new than like at least the Xbox, the original Xbox back in 2001, and the Xbox 360 that came out back in 2005. With the marketing aspect of it, I think it was still strong from Xbox at that time, from the Xbox 360, but I don't think, it wasn't, as strong as PlayStation. PlayStation always just, like, I see PlayStation as like the one that gets things done, like business. The fun is within the product, right? And Xbox kind of had it in the bag for a while, and then Xbox and Microsoft decided for the Xbox One to straight up TV branded and just less games. They threw away that gaming aspect of what gamers want and just went with what everybody wanted. But at the same time, it didn't represent them, their model, like the Xbox model. So, and then that's what happened with Xbox One. Xbox is just confused a little bit with what they should go with next and what will sell. And now they're just going with the handheld market, which might be kind of cool. My first handheld was the PS Vita, remember? PS Vita was really cool by Sony. And like, I haven't seen Xbox do a handheld collab. They kind of collabed with each other and did that, which is cool, but like, imagine an Xbox, like official Xbox handheld. I feel like they would have won a little bit with that. Same position like few years ago on the Xbox 360. Some of the great games too weren't Xbox exclusive, right? Like Minecraft, and you had some of the games that were really great on the Xbox 360 that wasn't fully made by like Xbox exclusive, which is really nice. Game developers just find it hard to feel like they should really just put their games on the Xbox, because like they feel like no one's gonna play on the Xbox. You know what I mean? Because it's like, everybody's playing on PlayStation. That's like the PlayStation's kind of like a mix of bit of it. Like they also introduce, the fun and like the cool like gaming aspect of things as well. Same thing with a little bit with Xbox, but now like Xbox is looked at of like the actual Microsoft website, and like I feel like it's like less gamer like what gamers really want, like that alien like what with the UI and stuff and the dashboard. But I feel like Xbox 360 takes a more modern approach to it, so that's cool on that. And like how different like years goes by, and how different each console is. So yeah, and I guess things change, on how like one wins and then the next one loses, and that's what kind of happened with Xbox. But that Xbox One presentation ruined it all, killed the Xbox company, and and its franchise of consoles. Poor directions on like where do you really want to see your console go to, and have you forgotten that it was a gaming console, and it's not a TV console where like, oh, you buy the Xbox One console, it's a TV console, I could watch TV on it. That would be pretty cool. You know, if I was a regular person, I wasn't into gaming, maybe I'll probably buy an Xbox One. But yeah, and it seems like at least they improved now a bit. I think now they are might be getting a little bit gaming identified, but at this point, like, it feels like people just want to play something bigger, I think, and that's what PlayStation has right now. And if things were kind of like balanced, maybe like, you know, the two consoles should be different, of course, but I think maybe PlayStation deserves the console market, because with Xbox, Xbox already has Microsoft. You have your little Microsoft and Minecraft, and people buying PCs, and like they have Microsoft accounts, right? Like aren't they making money from people buying Windows 11 and etc.? Like that's already enough. I feel like that's what kind of happened during that whole console wars too, when Sony went in and with PS4. And at first, when I first heard about that, and I never heard about that before, on how when you actually see the PS4 presentation, and they really killed it with online play. You could just play games without any sort of problems. So yeah, and that's what they did then. It's like, wow, and that's what really happened. And so I hope you all enjoyed this, similar to this, more gaming content. Subscribe, and I'll see you later.